Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL prediction segment, I'm going to be giving you my pick and analysis of the 2019 Week 7 NFL matchup, which pits the Miami Dolphins against the Buffalo Bills. Now, in this particular game, don't be flabbergasted or be in a state of shock, people. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills at home to defeat the Miami Dolphins. The Bills right now obviously have played much better than Miami. Buffalo could have actually been undefeated right now, and they played a very good game against the New England Patriots. And they talked about Tom Brady in that day. A lot of it was his poor game may have been attributed to himself, that it was his ineptitude and the Patriots' ineptitude on offense. But I give kudos to the Bills defense in that one. The Bills defense right now is allowing just 14 points per game. They're one of the better scoring defenses in the NFL. We go back to last season, the Bills have actually won 8 of their last 12 games. They're 8-4 in the last 12. They have had a little bit of domination against Miami in recent time. They've won 3 of their last 4 games against the Dolphins, and their quarterback has actually looked good as far as Buffalo goes, and it's not just about their defense. You look at the Miami Dolphins, though, it's almost like they're playing to lose. They're averaging only about 8 points per game. That total, what did they score? 16 last week against the Redskins, and they still lost. It sums up, epitomizes their season. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't seem like winning and emerging victorious in games is anywhere near, near their radar right. They just seem like you don't really see like there's some kind of exuberance or enthusiasm missing on this team. I don't know what's going on with them, but I don't really see them all of a sudden going into Buffalo and winning this one. They're allowing a lot of points per game. They're minus 138 in point differential right now, minus 9 in turnover differential. They're really lamentable on the road. Just 1-8 on the road since 2018, and they're just not. I do believe strongly it's going to be 1-9 in the last 10 games on the road. Buffalo's defense is just going to play too well against Miami, and Buffalo may actually make the postseason this year. During this season, it would not shock me at all if they are able to do this. And I think the defense is just too tenacious for Miami to get anything, to get really anything on offense going. Miami will not even have many first downs in this game. I don't see. It's hard for me to project that they're going to have a lot of sustained or protracted drives, because the Bills are just simply going to stymie the Dolphins attack. Bills have a chance to win. They win this game, they're going to be right on New England's heels, and this is a team right now. Buffalo does seem to be ascending. They're a team that's headed in the right direction. I think what they have in them right now, what's been instilled, is certain confidence, and there's a belief system that's very positive, and that can go a long way. It's important to have the proponents on the team to win consistently, but it seems like the Bills have this belief that they could go and fight and compete against anybody in this league right now, especially because of their defense, and it certainly takes a lot of pressure on the offense. In the NFL, you could have a great, phenomenal defense and have a mediocre offense. You can win, and that seems like that's been the modus operandi, the protocol for the Buffalo Bills up to this point in the season. I see it continuing. It's hard to extrapolate what many points they may score, but I think Buffalo, for me, they're going to get at least 24 points in this one, and Miami would be lucky if they even get 10. It just, to me, it does seem fairly easy to predict. I understand sometimes in those games the opposite sometimes happens, but it won't. It's really hard for me to forecast that the opposite would happen. So I'm going to go again with Buffalo to win decisively at home against the Miami Dolphins. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment, and until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.